What do you call an owl that does magic tricks? A hocus pocus owl.
Welcome to Nothing Forever, an AI-generated Seinfeld clone. I don't know enough about how they taught this neural net how to make these, but I've been watching this for over an hour straight now, so here are some of my takeaways.
What did the doctor say?
He said I have laryngitis.
That's not funny.
Instead of Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer, we have Larry, Fred, Yvonne, and Cackler.
Hey Larry, you'll never guess what happened to me yesterday.
Wait, let me try and guess. Were you out shopping and a crazy bird flew by and stole your ice cream?
No. That's crazy.
They'll have conversations where, they're not typically facing each other.
I spent my weekend exploring some new restaurants.
There's stuff to interact with, the microwave, the sink.
But I'm sure they'll make sure it never happens again.
Couch and stools they have a hard time with.
Are we still on for dinner tomorrow night? I can tell the difference between black and navy blue.
I'm sold. Let's go check it out this weekend.
But enough about me.
Oh.
Tell me what you've been doing lately.
What do you think?
Oh, bud.
Oh, and on a more serious note, did you hear about the new laws being passed in the city?
What are you doing, bud? But it is just so fascinating, because most of the time it sounds like a computer trying to write Seinfeld.
I'm new to stand-up comedy, and my mom said that I should never start with a joke.
What?
So I was walking to the corner store to get a cup of coffee when I saw this wild dog digging through the trash cans.
That's crazy.
And have you ever noticed that no matter what type of airplane you're on, commercial, charter, or private, the bathrooms are always tiny? It's like someone threw a party in there and nobody wanted to leave.
Huh?
So I was at the store today, and you won't believe what happened.
I'm all ears.
I'm all eyes. Everyone was wearing a face mask, including my dog. I was like, why is he wearing a face mask? He doesn't even have a mouth.
Say what?
That's it. I can't take another minute of this conversation.
What's wrong?
What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, why don't you want to talk anymore?
It's just so absurd.
What is?
I mean, why are we even discussing this topic?
What's going on?
I don't know. It seemed like it was going somewhere.
Where? To the moon? So I'm getting ready for bed later that night, and my roommate comes in with a new pet goldfish and says, "Want to see something funny?" I say sure, and he sticks his finger in the fishbowl and yells dance. And I'm like, why would you do that? I mean, what was the fish supposed to do anyway?
But some of the time, it's almost convincing.
I'm sure you've heard the news that the government is raising taxes. Has anyone got any tips on how to avoid paying them? I heard that if you invest in cryptocurrency, the government can't track it and you don't have to pay taxes on it.
Larry, no.
I mean, what could go wrong? If all else fails, you can just run away and join the circus.
Hey, did you hear the news? They're making a movie out of my life.
Wow, that's incredible. Who will be playing you?
I'll do it.
You? You haven't even seen the script.
I don't need to, I can improvise. Besides, I already know all your best moves.
You do not.
The random laugh track inserts really do a lot of the heavy lifting here and making things extra funny.
Hey Larry, did you just hear that?
Hear what?
I've been working on some observational humor about the everyday things we don't necessarily think about.
I bought them on sale, and I figured that if I didn't like them or wasn't able to wear them, then at least I could return them for a refund.
That's actually pretty smart.
I heard they have some really interesting dishes.
Hey, did you guys hear about the new cafe that opened up on Main Street?
Yeah, I heard it has the best cheesecake around.
Wow, that sounds great. Let's go check it out sometime.
Ugh, no way. I don't do cheesecake.
Squirrels, deer, foxes, and a beaver. So how many vegetarians does it take to change a light bulb? Ba-dum TSS.
They also do this thing where the scenes sort of just end. Like the dialogue's over, but we hold on it for a little bit.
Why did the chicken go to the seance?
I have to know.
If it's as good as they say, maybe we could even start doing a regular brunch spot there every weekend?
Larry doesn't want to do that.
We'll see about that.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Okay. Bye.
So, what are you two discussing?
Oh my god. It is so strangely fascinating. I don't truly understand it myself, but I am having a blast.
You don't have any ideas to make your act funnier? You can't come up with the punchline for any of your jokes?
No, nothing. It's like the humor gene in me has gone dormant. Can you believe the book I'm reading?
No way. What is it?
It's a self-help book to help you become more confident.
That's hilarious.
What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
Do you remember that time when we got caught up in a long-distance race and had to run all over town?
That was quite the workout. I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
Yeah, but it was funny when we passed the finish line and the announcer said that our time seemed to be faster than Usain Bolt.
Yeah, and then when we got the trophy that said most surprising finishers.
You'll never guess who I saw at the movies last night. Larry.
What are the chances? You know, I had a feeling you were gonna be there. So what movie were you watching?
I was watching a comedy. It was hilarious.
I bet you were laughing the whole time.
Oh yeah, I was busting a gut.
So, what's new in the world of comedy? So I was at the store the other day and they had a special free sample. It was frog legs. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Why would anyone eat frog legs? Well, let me tell you folks, when it's free, you take it. So I took one of the frog legs and bit into it, only to find out that it was still alive. That's right, a live frog leg, in my mouth. Now, as you can imagine, I was rather shocked by this, but I kept my cool and calmly asked the sample lady if they happened to have any other food samples. After all, she had already ruined my appetite for frog legs. Needless to say, she apologized profusely and quickly offered me a cookie as a replacement. I accepted the cookie and thought to myself, this is one time when being a frog tasted better than a cookie.
What?
A guy was walking down the street and he said, "Today is a good day to bake a cake." Here's the weird part. It was Tuesday and he wasn't carrying any baking supplies.
Maybe he's a baking wizard or something? I don't even know what wizards are supposed to look like.
I guess he had a hidden oven somewhere. Can you imagine him looking like a mad scientist and his cake turning out perfectly? That would be something else. But who bakes a cake on a Tuesday anyways?
Maybe he just really loves cake.
Hope you all enjoyed my jokes. Have a great night. Audience applause.